Okay, so this is another door lock. This one is from a Bosch, so you can see the mechanism there, how it works. This one doesn't use heat, it doesn't use thermocouples. Doesn't use thermocouples like the ones that I was showing you before. It just uses a coil, much like a solenoid coil found inside relays. So as the coil is energized, a magnetic field is induced, and that little coil that is moving, it gets pulled and released. It's got a spring inside, so it's always loaded with a spring. So when the coil is energized, it moves there. Watch the mechanism, watch the red prop there and how that thing is moving there to engage the contacts for the door switch. So they come in different forms. So this one is from a Bosch. So I'm gonna show you also another mechanism. This one is another one with a combination. And here you can also see how the mechanism catches the lock and releases the lock. Watch the red prop as I'm pushing with the black prop. Watch what the red prop is, what's happening where the red prop is pointing. And now this is another door lock from a different brand. This one is from a Whirlpool. So this one uses a combination. You see there is a solenoid coil there for making that mechanism that I'm moving manually. It makes that mechanism to move. I'm moving it manually to show how it would move if the coil was being energized and de-energized. So that's how it will be moving. Watch the shaft there at the top. Watch the shaft how it's turning. You can see it's moving as the coil gets energized and de-energized. It keeps on pushing that shaft to move. You can see there now it's moving freely. You can see it's moving freely, that little thing that I'm touching. Right, you can see there. Watch again now as I move it. Now it's stiff. So that's how it locks and unlocks. But also you must take note, there is a small heater. There is a small heater coil there that you must see. Oh, it's very small. Right, so this is the heater. In addition to the coil, there is a small heater, some kind of heating element which hits this wire connected to it, which is thermocouple wire, which bends with temperature, making contact and breaking contact. This is another door lock. This one is a pretty more complicated one. It's from LG. So it uses a coil and it uses 2 heaters to control 2 separate thermocouples. So the metal that they use inside here is thermocouple metal, which bends with the heat. As it increases, it bends in such a way that it deforms. And when it deforms, it either makes contact or breaks contact. So that's how it switches. So watch the mechanisms there. I'm trying to show you how this one works with the solenoid coil. As the coil is energized and de-energized, that shaft moves. And there is also several other moving parts. So the side with the coil is the one that actually does the locking and unlocking. The other one is for contact. Okay, so what we've done is we have swapped out these switches. So remember, but when you buy it straight from the shop, it comes as a whole assembly. So this is just for demonstration's sake. So this is the working one that we've put on the original housing, because we just had it lying around as is. So here are the pins that I was saying should be around 0.789 or so there, depending on the switch. You see, so on this one, this is the fault one. I've dissected, I've opened it already, and I'm supposed to get that reading here across this, and I am not getting that reading here. So if I'm not getting it here, then this means this is the element that is faulty, this little thing. Oh, maybe it's not faulty, it's just dirty. because now I've just removed. I'm checking the underside of it. Just have a look. Have a look. It doesn't look nice. Looks dirty. Oh, my camera's bad. Look at it, and look at where it was sitting. All that rust. All that rust there. You can see that rust. So that's why this one wasn't working, because there wasn't contact across this. I bet though, if I scratch it, maybe I might be able to have a reading. Possibly. Let me just scratch it and see. Could be the dirt. So let me just scratch it, try and see if there's a reading. Yeah, I think it's fault. I'm getting a reading, but it's not a convincing reading. 1 point is rather high. Remember, before it wasn't reading at all, but now I'm scratching it here, and I'm getting some kind of a reading from underneath and at the top, like this. So anyway, it's faulty, and we've changed it. So what we can do now is reassemble and test. So this is the machine here that we're fixing. So let me continue with it and plug and test. Hold on.